Yo, what is good, family? Hope you all are having an amazing day. We're gonna break down the setup we had yesterday with Eurusd on the Frankfurt Open. You can see the massive candle we had yesterday when Powell was speaking at around 4 p.m. And yeah, let's kick it off. We had a short on Frankfurt. It's normal, all right? We had 4 wins in a row this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and eventually yesterday as Friday. It was an invalidation. It is what it is, all right? Losses are part of the game too, and it was a very clean setup. I mean, as I always explain, all the setups, you have to make sure that they are valid losses, all right? We had the system applied as any other setup. And right here, if we put also the subjective analysis, we had the significant bearish structure, we had Asian low, we had liquidity. It made a lot of sense to actually see the price taking this low, but eventually market didn't take it and it skyrocketed. So as always, we're gonna put the setup, well, the replay mode on the Frankfurt Open. And basically, where are we coming from? We are pretty much coming from the bullish structure. We have low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We have to factor this in. This high is equal to this high. Well, better said, this high is equal to this high. Therefore, this is not a higher high. Therefore, this is not a higher low. This is the last high, and this is the last this is the last high, and this is the last low. Now internally we have high, low, lower high, and the price is creating right here the lower low. So the open is coming, fantastic. We mark up as always the last high and mark up the last low. The high, although this is an equal high, this is a bullish break-off structure, which is valid, doesn't need any verification. And this is a higher low. This is also a bearish break-off structure, which also doesn't need any verification. We put the buy stop and the sell stop. That's it. Eventually, as you see on the opening candle, market activates the bearish ID. Actually, this should be around here. And this happens sometimes. If you guys see that, FXCM chart sometimes updates the candles. So if in backtesting you see the setups a little bit different in your case, don't get mad or don't think that you're tripping, because it's completely normal if you're analyzing on TradingView on FXCM. Whatever. Price activates the bearish, therefore we automatically cancel the bullish, and as you saw, market eventually hit the invalidation very quick and skyrocketed to the upside, giving us then a very good bullish idea on the London Open, which honestly I didn't take because I don't trade London session with Euro. But basically, boom, right here we had a beautiful bullish break of a structure for the people, and I have some students that actually trade London that eventually catch that long and ended up the day on a break even. But it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. Personally, I prefer to put more size actually in just one session and have the model one pair a day, one trade a day, one session a day, which is what I recommend to most of my people, and I apply it myself. With this being said, family, remember on the description of the video you have the link to my Instagram. You can talk to my DMs. See, we have a free spot for your for the private group of students for you, and you will have access for the app and all the market ideas on crypto, forex, and all the rest of the markets, all the live analysis sessions that I do from Monday to Friday on English and Spanish, and also to the intensive course explaining this strategy. Also, you will have the playlist of all the English M5R method videos for the strategy on the description, so you can see all the free value that we are explaining on valid trades, either wins or losses on the strategy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. With this being said, family, see you all in the next videos. Let's get it.